Okay, good morning. Another day in the wonderful world of animation for me. Very pleased. Very pleased I have another opportunity to get back to this. As you can see, right now I'm in the mouth of the Raptor Hominicus. There's his dentures as such. I always do the dentures separately so they can move around, perhaps shift them. But what happened is I came into a complication which I'm just going to show you now, and it baffled me for the longest time, so this may help someone else in the weight painting situation. So I'll turn my rig back on. There's my rig. So I'll go into the rig here and I'll go into pose mode, and what I did was I was like, right, I'm going to move the head now. So I moved the head and I'd attached with automatic weights, and I was really quite confused because certain aspects were moving and certain aspects weren't. So as you can see, my tongue is bending, and that's how it should. I've got to move, but my teeth, my lower teeth, my upper teeth are working. And I was like, well, why is that working? Why not? What's been affecting the lower? That's odd. Why is that happening? So what I worked out with, I'll just go back into normal mode, put my armature back on, and I'm going to go back in. I'm going to reset. Pose, clear all transforms. Oh wait, got to select by pressing A. Press A. Oh good, it did it anyways. Good. Okay, so there's my rig. Now I go back into object mode. Click on my lower teeth, and at first I thought, how can I fix this? What is happening? Why doesn't it work? And I went and I pressed on this one, and this was Control, Shift and C, and as you can see, it's not painted fully, but what I discovered was this: when you do automatic painting, I've just cleared that one, but watch this now, the lip is actually attached as well, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. So turn the armature off, because it confuses it, I believe. So I did it on the eyes and this worked. I found that my eyelids were attached because I'd pressed selection to bone and automatic weights, and then other parts of the rig attached, and at first it totally baffled me, and I thought, why on earth, why is this moving? Why? So I kept reattaching and reattaching to the bone, thinking it would solve it, and it didn't. And then I started to get confused, and I started to look at some tutorials and started to go through some things, and each time I thought to myself, that can be difficult. No, that's not working. Why isn't this happening? What's going on? And I spent the whole of yesterday trying to fathom, and at the end of the day I realised, and I clicked on something by mistake actually. It's one of those classic mistakes. I clicked on the bone by the jaw and I saw, hang on a minute, that's weight painted, what's happening? So I cleared that weight paint and it made the jaw move normally again, or the teeth. So as you can see, clear this. I've got the brush on high strength. Move it. See my tongue there, it's even got texture. Little round textures like a tongue. Gonna have to do some close-ups. His teeth, little grooves. It's pretty awesome, this character. Looking forward to seeing him. I thought I'd be seeing him move already. I thought I'd be doing a short animation with him, but it just seems to be slight technical hitches each time, and it's again, have patience, persevere, work through it. But this one was a good fix. This one was a difficult one, I thought to myself. So if you're having problems with your rig, and sometimes it doesn't move, and you move something, one of the objects isn't moving with it. There's a few different options you can do, but this is one I found that works very well. It's just done the automatic weights, but then the automatic weights also do other parts. So fixing it, then it's a bit time consuming, but I'll go to this bone now. So again, shift and control, click on it, and oh look, turn off the rigs, then you can see, yeah, parts of the bone, parts of this has been weight painted. So when that moves, it will also move the teeth, and I don't want that. There's times it might want that, and I can understand why it does it, and it may, but for right now, my teeth are going to be just controlled by one bone. That one, you see, that was kind of odd. It's affected, and so it would, if you move the teeth then with the head, these different components, they move slightly differently, and it would confuse the mesh, I think, and would send it sideways, which is what happened. I saw and I was like, what is going on? I did it with the eyes as well. The eyes, I was really baffled for some time. Why are my eyes, why is the mesh glitching like this? And it just looked like it wasn't following at all. And it was definitely the eyelids it was affecting. So, getting closer. The automatic weights are good, but it just shows you for real finesse, and it can also cause confusion because it will attach to other things, as it would. It's a system, right? So it would systematically go through and weight paint things. So it's good to, you have to go and check all your items, go back and make sure, because wow, can it lead to some confusion. Oh, I was just so frustrated yesterday with it, and then it was like, thankfully I discovered by mistake. Right, I think that's pretty much clear now. So I'll go back to this one. Now I'll fill this in. And let's see if it works. Alright, taking a bit of time here. Let's see now. Oh, will it give me another complication? It's interesting how this works. It's one step forward, 3 steps back. One step forward, 3 steps back. So I'm just going to go back into my object mode, back onto my rig. Select the head. Okay, back into that. Turn the head. Where am I at? Let's take a look. Still problems? Better? Much better. Still a little bit, so I still must have a little bit of weight painting somewhere. I have to go back and check, but you can see now it is better, but there's a little bit. So I'm going to find out. Look at my tongue. Classic. I'm going to have to clean up that weight painting of the tongue there as well. Okay, awesome. So back into solid mode. Let's make the wireframe solid. And then clear all transform. Back to the drawing board. Well, it wasn't. It showed me then that it works. So let's go object mode. Tone. White paint. Nope, not the tongue, sorry. I do need to do the tongue as well, but I'm going to do the teeth. White paint. So now that one's solid for that. So what else is attached? Might be a little bit there. You can see some lighter sections, so I'll just go over that, because as you saw, as I moved it, it did affect it. So go back into the bone, these painstaking little things. I'm going to zoom in a bit, because I think it's just slight changes. Just put the strength up. It's amazing with the strength on the brush. For the longest time I was using a low strength. It was taking me forever to weight paint. And I realised, oh, there's a strength bar. Classic. It's looking a bit orangey, so I'll just see. Maybe it's because I haven't got it. Yeah, it's changing. Oh, there we go. Could be this. Yeah, there's a bit of orange there. So that's the interesting thing. Sometimes nope, looks like it's all done. What the hell? Go back into white paint. No, I think I've got it now. Let's give that a shot. See how that does. There we go, back out of the rig. One more try. Click on the rig, into pose mode, turn the head. Bring the tongue over this time. Put the tongue up there, I think. Okay. What the hell? Oh, my computer's not reacting to me now. She's getting overworked. Oh dear. Okay. That's not good.